Hello paddlers, welcome back to my channel. Day 3. Right, these won't be in order for you, but Thursday, Friday and today's Saturday. So I managed to get out 3 days on a trot. Yeah, I posted my river on first, then my Selby, and then this one, so at least this is in the right order. I'm heading downstream today because I've got a headwind, so the tide's going to be changing soon, so at least I'll have the tide against me on the way back, but at least I'll have the wind with me. That was fun, but I made a mistake there. I should have had the camera pointing at me. It'd have looked better. There's plenty of other opportunities. Last time I did that, I got a big spider stuck on my hat. That was at Selby. Yeah, big spider stuck on my hat. Well, it's a beautiful day again, paddlers. It really is a beautiful day. But yeah, as I was saying, took the opportunity again. We've been alright this week. Wednesday was nice, couldn't get out. But Thursday, Friday and today, Saturday, it's not as hot today. It's not cold. I'm still just in my water shoes, bare feet water shoes, and the water was okay. I was practically up to my knees. Because the tide's going out and there's a big, I think I mentioned it. Yeah, I fell in once, didn't I? Yeah, there's about a 3-foot drop, and I practically stood in that to get in. And if you remember, one time I went back, and that was when my boat tipped upside down and I fell in. Because the water was all murky and I couldn't see the bottom. And as I stood in, my foot just kept going and going and going, and then the boat went and I went, and oh my god! But I had to pump it out, bilge pump. But yeah, I showed you that video. If you didn't see it and you want to see it, let me know in the comments and I'll send you the link if you can't find it. Because it was at the end of a paddle. It was just funny. Now, I have not been downstream this year. In fact, this is the first time I've been downstream in the KAYAK. Because it's last year since I was last this way. Because there's the few times I've been down here, I have never found a single area where I can get out. There is sort of, like, let me just show you that bank. Don't know how well that'll show up on camera. They are banks, but let me get a bit closer and see better. Just in case you're a paddler on the river and you thought about coming this way and thought, oh, I'll stop for a picnic or something down there, but it is quite difficult to get out here. Well, not impossible, it's doable, but yeah, look. And that's one of the, I'm in the mucky stuff. That's one, let's get back into the clean stuff. That's one of the better areas, the lower areas I should say. They're all basically the same sort of thing. It's quite high everywhere, and on that side, you know, just forget it on that side. Just forget it. But yeah, it's all quite high. Plus there's a lot of, just over that hill, a lot of wild cows. Right, and as we know, cows can be dangerous. And before anybody's laughing, look it up on Google. People die every single year from being trampled by cows. Yeah, cows can be dangerous most of the time. Right, they just ignore you. You ignore them, they'll ignore you. You know what I mean? Where I used to go flying, there's a place called the Westwoods near me, and I used to go flying there, my planes and stuff, and there's a lot of wild cows on there, and they literally used to come up to you sometimes. You'd be flying and they'd come up, and there's a cow next to you sort of rubbing its head on you and stuff like that. They're so used to seeing people around there though, because there's also a golf course, you see, and they're just so used to seeing people, they just treat you like a bloody tree. They just come up and start rubbing you, rubbing their heads on you and stuff. And there's a few bulls as well, right? And I don't mind telling you, when a bull comes next year and the horns are there, and when I say next year, I mean touching you, literally next to you, right? It's a bit scary. They are big, powerful creatures, and you think to yourself, I hope he's not in a bad mood today. Yeah, I mean, I've had them come up and I pet them and stroke their heads and their noses and all that sort of stuff, but I wouldn't do that anywhere else. That's the only place I would do that, is on the Westwoods, because, you know what I mean, they're so used to seeing people 24/7 basically. But hey, I was just talking about wild cows, and there's load turned up, look. Yeah, so I wouldn't feel comfy getting out there anyway, in case the cows come over. But yeah, it's just a nightmare trying. Oh, I don't know if you're going to hear me, so I'm not going to bother shouting. I'll talk to you about it later. You're gonna say hello? Ooh, don't fall. Doesn't that look beautiful up there? Where the sun's coming down. Well, that man with a dog made me out to be a liar, didn't he? So they must be some friendly cows, or they must be used to people as well. But yeah, getting back to it, there's nowhere to climb up. I don't even have to move the camera, you'll see. Nowhere to get out at that side. I've never seen anywhere. And that side, it's all the same as what you're looking at over there, look. It's all a good 3 odd foot high. You could get out in an emergency. You could sort of like throw yourself on and scramble and drag yourself up, but I'd hate to try and get back into a boat from there. In fact, I'd say it's almost impossible without actually slipping. It would be easier to just jump in the water and climb back into your kayak. Yeah, it would be easier. So yeah, that's why I don't come down this way much, because there's nowhere to get out.
Cherry blossom in the market square. Do you remember? I thought it was confetti in her hair. By the way, didn't I break your heart? Please excuse me, I never meant to break your heart. So sorry, I never meant to break your heart, but you broke mine. Katie, is it too late to say I'm sorry?
Something to tell you. Took a long time for me to say them, didn't it? Yeah, on my last video I mentioned again about going to York, and I had a comment from, oh boy, this is awkward to pronounce, Annette McKennedy. There you go. Sorry about that. But they were saying they'd been to York, and funnily enough, the area they mentioned, I'd glanced at, I can't say I'd looked at, I'd glanced at on the map, but from what they were telling me, it's a great space, a great spot to launch from, so I may check that out. But they were saying the ice cream boat's back again. Now, I remember years ago there was an ice cream boat running on the Ouse in York, but I was told it had been cancelled or something. In fact, I think I was told it was set on fire. So it sounds like they've got it running again. Which will be nice, eh, Patrick? A boat on the water selling you ice cream. You would love that. But yeah, so I may check out that launch spot they mentioned, and I'll make a video obviously and let you know. But no, thanks for that information anyway, much appreciated. I just thought I'd jump in and mention that. You're right, I paused for a second then because that, funnily enough, I thought I saw some in them bushes. Reeves. I don't mean a monster out like that. To tell you the truth, I thought for a second, is it like an otter or something? But no, I think it was just a shadow. Anyway, yeah, I'm just having a quick little relax here, and then I'll get back to paddling. So, talk to you later. I bet this looks amazing at night. This would be great to paddle down here at night. This would look really, really good. Because I'm sure there'll be animals in there, ducks and stuff, and if you had a light, you'd get their eyes reflecting it, it'd look really cool. Whoa. A ghost ship. Not expecting that. Did you notice at the front of it though, that little, almost like a concrete path, like a cobbly path? I wonder if that's the area to get out, and I've never noticed it, and the only reason why I probably noticed it then because that boat's there. Can't get to it today because the boat's there. But yeah, like a cobbly path. If you're interested, we're nearly in Warn. And took too long. So that means I'm about, well, I'm not far from Hull. If you're on this river and you come this way, as in head down, you should be anywhere, but please make sure you're wearing some sort of PFD life jacket. You should be anywhere, but if you don't usually wear one, if you're coming this way, make sure you are wearing one, because as I've said, there's practically nowhere to get out. I mean, you could clamber and climb up them vans, I suppose, but it's basically a wall all the way down. I've been paddling now for a couple of hours and I haven't hit anywhere where I could get out, and more importantly I haven't seen a single person, apart from right back up there with the cows, that guy with a dog, but I haven't seen anybody else on the water and nobody else walking. So if you fall in, you could be in a world of trouble. So wear some sort of PFD or a life jacket or something. At least that way you've kinda got all the time in the world to figure out how to get back into your boat. Whereas if you haven't, you're using all your energy to keep afloat. And when you do need your boost of energy to get back into your boat, you're gonna be absolutely knackered and you probably won't make it. And trying to climb out would be an absolute nightmare. I won't say impossible, but it would be extremely difficult. Almost impossible. Almost impossible. So yeah, if you come down, as in downriver here, make sure, which you should be wearing at all times anyway on the water, but definitely make sure this way because there's nowhere for getting in and out.
We are jigsaw pieces aligned on the perimeter edge, interlocked through a missing piece. We are Renaissance children, become beneath the bridge of size, forever throwing firebrands at the stonework. We are Siamese children, related by the heart, bleeding from the surgery of initial confrontation, holding the word scalpels on trembling lips. Stand straight! Look me in the eye and say goodbye. Stand straight! We drifted past the point of reasons why. Yesterday starts tomorrow, tomorrow starts today. And the problem always seems to be we're picking up the pieces on the ricochet. This is the ricochet. Drowning tequila sunsets, stowaways on midnight ships, refugees of romance plead asylum from the real, scrambling distress signals on random frequencies, forever repatriated on guilt-laden morning plains. We are pilots of passion, sweating the flight on course to another summit conference, another breakfast time divorce, screaming out a ceasefire, snowblind in an avalanche zone. Stand straight! Look me in the eye and say goodbye. Stand straight! We drifted past the point of reasons why. Yesterday starts tomorrow, tomorrow starts today. And the problem always seems to sense the smoke advancing from horizons. You must have known that I was concealed and escaped.
Well, made it to Hull. I actually drove over that on the way here, on the way to Beverley. Yeah, I enjoyed that paddle. Can't go any further really. You can, but all that water's moving fast. Oh, under my shoulders, with all that wind and stuff. I thought, oh, that's quite easy because how fast the water's moving. It'll be against me on the way back though. But yeah, can't really go any further because you start to hit the industrialist area, and there's a lot of shipping traffic, and we've seen people go down there in a speedboat, but it's not really a good idea to go down there in a kayak. You could go about another mile, right, and then you hit another bridge like this, but then you're starting to get into more shipping lanes. But you could go another mile, right, but in my head I just wanted to get to here, so I've made it. It'd have made a fantastic ending to the video if that bridge was actually getting pulled up, because there was a big ship coming, some sort of boat, which is, it lifts up. Well, you can see that. Anyway, I'm going to stop somewhere now and finally have my coffee, and I hope you paid attention to that. There was nowhere for me to get out all that way, apart from that one area we spotted right near that ghost ship that was moored up, but more than likely that'll probably be private land, but there was sort of like that one little area. But yeah, so plan ahead and wear a bloody life jacket or a PFD. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna go back round that first corner. I didn't film that bit. Back round that first corner and pull it to the side. Plus, being up here, you have to be careful. I'm looking at them now. There's a lot of shopping trolleys that get chucked in here because there's shops just there, and there's well, there's a lot of shops, and there's a bowling alley and supermarket and stuff, and a lot of trolleys do get chucked in. And the last thing you want to be doing is paddling, catch your paddle on something like a trolley, and you're flipped. You get me? And this water ain't exactly the cleanest around here. There's trolleys there actually.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. Cheers.
I wish I had one of those with me from 6 o'clock this morning.
Yeah.